It's just Selena.
It's your boy D.
I'm Shar. We're tuning in a homeroom with Smooth. Class is now in session.
Yo, what's up? All right, what's up? This is the Homeroom with Smooth podcast, episode number 275. Okay, this is a little bonus one. All right, this is a little bonus one. It's a little something different. All right, so for the people listening, this is a lot of different than what we normally do here, but it's still keeping to the truth of the show, which is, me exploring my life and myself and giving you guys more of myself. So to give you guys more of myself, I would be remiss to not talk about anime. Okay. We've talked about it in bits and spurts on the podcast, but now we're going to talk about it at length. All right. I got with me my brother here. You know what I'm saying? I got Bodie boy. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother here, Bodie boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm Smooth, and we're gonna jump into this. We're gonna get into it. All right. So, shout out to the people that's watching on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. And shout out to the people watching on YouTube. So anyway, without further ado, let's get this power scale going. All right. So to start the list off, I got in Fodder, Attack on Titan, and Death Note. Any objections?
Yeah, that's unfair for AOT. You can't kill a Titan with a gun, so that they're at least above fodder level. And of course, a nuke that's way too much, though.
Okay, so let's do this like this. What if it was a jet? All right, what if it was a jet? Right. So we'll put gun also vehicle. How do I edit this? Is this? Okay, yeah. A vehicle.
Could put
Alright,
modern
cool.
weapons. That
A
that would kind of
gun
cover
slash
that.
say modern weaponry.
Yeah, modern
All right.
weaponry.
All right, modern weaponry. All right, I really just thought that was funny. You know what I'm saying? That's really where I was at. I thought it was funny. Okay, modern weaponry. Oh shoot, let me close this. Close this. Because like
You
my
don't want to have
computer's
the
running like
hub
a
up
bunch of
there.
different instances. The hub? Nah, I ain't got the hub up there. I ain't wilding now. I ain't wilding. I ain't that bold. All right. So look, we got modern weaponry. We got Attack on Titan up there. I'd say if we're gonna add to that, we should put Demon Slayer right there, right behind Attack on Titan, because they're not beating Titans. Like,
Yeah,
there's no way. There's no way they're beating Titans.
yeah.
But
The sword
for
techniques are
sure,
not there.
they could probably block some bullets. I'm not even gonna cap. You know?
Yeah, they definitely have the speed. They just don't have the power.
Yep. Okay, cool. Let's see what else. Let's go. Okay, let's take a Pokemon, right? Where do they fit? Where does Pokemon fit?
I think a legendary that can change the weather, like a primal Groudon or primal Kyogre.
Do
They
you
can.
think we can
They
nuke it out of existence?
probably, very probably. I don't think any Pokemon surviving a nuke. Maybe Arceus. I mean, he's technically the god of the Pokemon world. Now,
Yeah,
I'm not sure if that means he created it because he can still be caught in a Pokeball, which is pretty lame for God. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a
ball
god,
fodder.
how did you get in a Pokemon? So I don't think he's God in the traditional sense. I think he's like God more so as like above Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? He's their deity. Um, so yeah, Digimon. I would put Digimon at least country level. I'm comfortable putting Digimon there. I mean, like, what are you thinking?
Um, see, I guess it kind of depends on like just solitary AP, probably not. But when you get into stuff like mm, Digimon 2000 with Diaboromon launching all of the world's nukes, it actually puts it pretty high up there.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And then you have people that, what I'm saying, basically like blocked or tanked those types of attacks, and then fire back something that was even crazier to delete the other Digimon.
Yeah,
So
Omnimon is way up there because he literally killed like a million or plus Diaburamon. So
yeah, and then you also have to look at Susanomon killed what is their equivalent of God.
yeah, and then in Digimon World 3 you got Galactamon, which was literally bigger than like the planet. So you could almost argue planetary for Digimon, depending on which Digimon you're including.
I
It
feel
it,
I
it
feel
gets
like that's real.
crazy.
I feel like it's super inconsistent though. I think they're more consistently country, like mega level wise.
Yeah,
I think they're more consistently like country.
but
Cause
there's a
I
there's a
could
lot of
easily I
beyond
could easily
megas.
see some, huh?
There's a lot of beyond mega level. Like it still calls them mega level, but they're technically like ultra in certain video games. They'll have that
Mm-hmm.
extra level above mega, which is
Mm-hmm.
where you put things like Omnimon and Alphamon. Like all of the Royal Knights are technically higher than mega level. At
Yeah.
least like if you get like Gallantmon Crimson mode or uh
Yeah.
what Imperial Jamon Paladin mode, which gives him all the strength of Omnimons inside of a sword stacked on top of his normal abilities.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
Digimon are definitely at least country level on a consistent basis.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm glad we're not arguing too much right now. I'm glad arguing too much. I'm trying to. Okay, so Gundam, I got them. I want to put them above Pokemon because I don't see them taking an L to a Pokemon.
I'd put again. There's a lot of Gundams out there. I think most consistently they're nuke level, but like you have like God Gundam and G
God
Gundam
Gundam.
Fighter. Yeah, you got
What
God
the,
Gundam
what
and
the heck is
Devil
God
Gundam.
Gundam?
You remember G Gundam, which had like Burning Finger, Shining Finger.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, Burning Gundam's final evolution is to become God Gundam, and he fights against Devil Gundam, which was like the size of a continent. And remember, they were using the entire world as a fighting ring for the Gundam Fighter tournament.
All right. Um.
So I'd say at
There.
least mountain level
There.
for some of
Okay.
some of the higher
We're
level
d-
Gundams.
yeah, because of the
Yeah,
higher
matter of
level
fact,
Gundam.
like you know, I don't know, it's technically not a Gundam, but like they have those higher level machines that it takes like multiple Gundams to fight because they're like huge, like not the O, but Big Zan and some other Gundams. They get pretty big.
Oh, I meant to add Zoids in here. But it's never mind. I didn't put them on here. All right, so Kirito.
Zoids is below Gundam. We know that much at
Oh yeah,
least.
yeah, yeah. Easily. Kirito, I got him stopping right here. Like I think he can beat the Demon Slayer cast, but I don't think he's beaten Attack on Titan. Like Sword Art Online, I just don't see any of them like beating unless they have new attacks or something that I don't
Are
know
any of
about.
the raid bosses in the games like as big as the Titan?
I mean, technically yes, but
But
like
could they stop the rumbling though? Probably not. So
not no, yeah, they're just gonna hold that L.
does the
Although I
rumbling
feel like
technically
Kirito would
make
be stuck by himself in the end, just fighting for all eternity.
you know what we should have included that I just now thought about?
But
Overlord.
yeah, yeah. I knew this was gonna happen. Like we were gonna start. That's why I called this part one
Yeah.
because like I knew it was gonna start, and we were gonna start one place, and then we were gonna get somewhere else. All right, so let's get interesting. Inuyasha, where do you have him? Where do you have him? I'm gonna sit this back down.
Mountain level AP. I'm gonna say he can take out multiple mountains. He has some
Do you
attacks
think
that
he
are
can beat
pretty.
a Gundam?
The problem is in Inuyasha, they don't their speed feats just don't really seem like it's up there. Like
Yeah.
literally, the wind scar has blown up an entire mountain, which in theory should be able to blow up an entire Gundam as well. Then, but
I I
the,
I wouldn't say that.
you can't use the wind scar against. Well, wait, you can use the wind scar against the Gundam. You can't use the no. Actually, you can't because you wind scar only works against demons because
Yeah.
it cuts through their demonic aura to create the attack. So never mind. He's just getting wiped. So Shomaru
Yeah.
might be able to do something.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm okay with thinking that. I'm okay with Inuyasha killing Pokemon. I think that's possible. I think Digimon is clapping him for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like he's getting clapped. There's no way. All right. Let's go with Hunter X Hunter.
Honestly, I did not watch a lot of Hunter x Hunter, but I would put them.
I got them like. Although I don't want to say you're gonna need a nuke, I want to say you're gonna need a nuke because I watched the ant arc
Yeah, the
and
Chimera ants.
Chimera
Miriam
ant
is
arc.
very powerful.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything Aaron or any Titan can do against them. Like for instance, like that super form of gone. Like, nah, I think he's going going to start going to work on them. Like whether he has to just break them down piece by piece, literally ripping limbs off the Titan till he just bursts them down into nothing. I just don't think the Hunter x Hunter cast is gonna lose to them. But I don't think they're do you think they're killing Pokemon?
I think Miriam and Netero clap. They clap.
Yeah, yeah,
Chimera
for sure.
ants clap Pokemon.
Okay, for sure. For sure. Okay, boom. Boom. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. All right. I'm trying to get through some of the like the less controversial ones.
Is
Fate
JoJo in there?
No, no, no. I didn't put him in this one because that was going to be a really long conversation, and that I didn't feel like having because the dude stops time. Like I'm like, bro, how do you scale that? How do you scale that? How do you fight that? The only people that are fighting that are like the higher levels of people that just time just doesn't apply to, but everybody
Yeah,
else would
but
get cauterized.
they don't have a lot of AP in JoJo anyways. Like all of them can get
Yeah,
clapped by a gun. So it's
yeah, that's
just
true.
you have to be able to get past the time stopping to shoot them. But yeah.
Yeah, they just stopped the bullet. Then what? Like boom. Oh, your bullet stopped in time, huh? You thought you were gonna do something. Um, but Fate Stay Night, where do you feel like that ranks?
It's above Inuyasha, I think. Probably.
Yeah, I think they can blow up a Gundam, man. I feel comfortable saying that they could nuke a Gundam. Like Excalibur from Saber, I feel like that's gonna one shot a Gundam.
Yeah,
I
probably
don't see.
Gilgamesh, characters like that, man.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't. I just don't see Gundams making it past that. Although I fucks with Gundam heavy.
Oh man, I know another thing that needs to be in part two that we don't have here.
What?
Uh record of like Ragnarok.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and
Yeah,
we need
that
to add what's that show? The Shield Hero. Shield Hero. We need to add Shield Hero in here too.
and Rise on the Shield here. You then you gotta add that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Like there's 1,000
Oh,
isekais out there.
and
Mashoku
what's that one?
Tensei.
What's huh? What you just say?
Mashoku Tensei.
Yeah, 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 yeah. My boy
Jobless
with the
reincarnation.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. We'll get them in here next time. We'll get them in here next time for sure. All right. So Chainsaw Man. Oh, okay. I got him. I got him beneath Demon Slayer. I think they could chop his head off and be done with him.
But what about the stronger devils like the Gun Devil and stuff?
Yeah, the Gun Devil is kind of busted.
The Gun Devil's probably in nuke category.
God. So look, y'all. So I didn't go over the rules pretty much. It's we're basing it off the entire series, okay, and the characters within the series.
Yeah, the
If
whole
there's a
ver-
character that can push them above, we're just gonna give them that. Not we're not saying that every character can do that. We're saying the series, this is where it is, right? Series versus series. All right. Do you think okay, do you have them beating Pokemon?
um most Pokemon, but not maybe not the legendaries, like the
That's
higher level legendaries.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Mega Rayquaza's, like y'all not touching him. Like he's just gonna hyper beam you and like just start going to work. Like Mewtwo, I feel like Mewtwo would start clapping. You know what I'm saying? Might clap a couple devils.
Yep. Honestly, Mega Mewtwo would make me think of who's the chick that Denji like there she's over the organization and she like crushed people with her. It's a technique that requires some human sacrifices, but kind of
Yeah, you're
psychically
talking about
crush
Maki,
people.
right?
Yeah,
Makimia.
Maki.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Her abilities are strange, to say the least. All these freaking ads playing on the side. All right, there we go. So now it stopped. Running those. Okay. All right. So we're getting a bit we're getting a
Yeah,
little
so
deeper in
what's
here.
crazy right now is so far Digimon smacks.
Right, right. Like Digimon are clapping. Okay, now we're getting into these higher levels of power. All right, so I got Boruto. I'm gonna
Oh,
give
I
them
thought you
moon
should have.
level. I'm gonna give them moon level, but I don't see them destroying a planet.
You just made a whole bunch of power scalers like upset. And they're like, well,
Well, no, that
Kaguya's
one dude cut the moon in half.
yeah, that was Toneri. He cut the moon in half. I'm saying the
And
power scalers that think that they're universal in
who the
Naruto.
fuck who the fuck said they're universal?
It's like, oh well, Kaguya's black spears destroyed the unit. Like she can create universes and pull people into them. Her dimensions, and they figured like, oh well, those universes have real suns inside of them, so that means that she could create an entire world. I'm like it. I think the visual representation doesn't is not fair to how the attacks actually work though.
Because she got clapped before it actually did it.
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
so yeah, she had to get sealed, so that meant they weren't like strong enough to defeat her by just like throwing hands, which is I kind of guess that speaks to Kage's power level. But then you get to like
The-
Toneri. Do you think Toneri is
it-
stronger than Kaguya?
well, well, I would say they're relative because they went to the planet together. I believe that's how that worked, right? They went to the planet together or some mess like that.
No, Toneri is a descendant of Hagaramo's
Okay,
brother.
Hagoromo,
He
brother. Okay, 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 okay,
because they
okay.
all went and lived on the moon,
Oh yeah, that's
and
right. That's right. No, you're right. So I guess my thing is with Baryon mode, right? Because Jigen is stronger. Jigen is stronger than Kaguya, and that's stated. That's on their hierarchy.
yeah.
Jigen is stronger. Baryon mode like whooped his ass like bad.
Just clarifying, it's Shiki, you know. Like Jigen is Ishiki's karma vessel, and then he pulls out the Ishiki form to fight Naruto and Sasuke, and
And Shiki, okay, sorry. You're
yeah,
right. You're right. I'm
but
glad I
yeah,
have you here for the clarification.
yeah, Ishiki's still stronger than Naruto or Sasuke. Even with Baryon mode, it like Baryon mode didn't last long enough. So I guess Baryon mode's actually above Ishiki, but it didn't last long enough to finish him off.
Yeah, but I mean, he definitely would clap. He definitely
Yeah,
would clap. If no restriction, he's clapping.
but
All right.
is he strong enough to blow up the planet? I don't think so.
Yeah. No. So Black Clover, where you got them?
Um,
I'm going country.
yeah, and I'd probably put them above Digimon. Like
Yeah,
just
that's
Yami's Dark Cloak Dimension Slash or his like Dark Cloak Black Hole type of deals. It's basically negation of existence type of deals.
yeah, it's pretty freaking busted, man. Pretty busted. All right, now we're gonna get into like a weird thing. Look, man, I know y'all One Piece lovers. I'm finna go ahead and get this out the way. Look, he's they're here. Okay, they have not shown a single feat where they could blow up a moon. I don't care what cartoon mode he got going on. I ain't seen them blow up a moon yet. It's not even in the manga. Like some tell me I'm wrong, bro.
Some people would argue that the Earth in One Piece is way bigger than the actual Earth, and so since that world is so much bigger, that everything scales bigger automatically. I wouldn't make that argument. I feel like
Yeah,
it's a
it's like
kind of
what
weak
the fuck?
argument.
Like that's stupid. That's a dumb argument. Like they still have not shown any AP feats that would make me think they're beating Boruto. Like current Boruto in the twin vortex in a blue vortex model, he's clapping. Cause Code was stronger than Naruto, and he's stronger than Ishiki.
Yep.
Boruto came back and clapped him, and then he states that he clapped him before that too.
Yeah,
Mew could
with
possibly
ease, with
survive
ease.
it. I mean, yeah, in a barrier. I agree with you, Lady Leo. It could possibly survive it in a barrier, yes. However, we're talking AP here, not durability. That's a different ranking. Because if we're going durability, this list gets really weird. Obviously, Death Note is still fodder, but like this list gets weirder at that point because Tanjiro would have to go in the fodder because he's not tanking. He's not tanking nothing. He's a regular guy. Kirito is like a regular guy almost. Like, like they're both going in the fodder.
You know what's funny though is Death Note's kind of relying on hacks. If he knows any of their names, they're dead. But
Yeah. That's yeah. You're right. You're right. So yeah, that's that. Let's see what we got. Before we go to Saint Seiya, Sailor Moon, I just want to get this out the way. Welcome, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to welcome you to godhood. All right. Okay. I've heard enough. I've seen the memes. I'm not even gonna argue that one. I'm just gonna throw her up there in godhood and leave her alone.
yeah, just for those who don't know, she was able to recreate her universe and condense all of chaos into like a small area or something like that. So she has the feats to put her up there. So just know.
Yeah. I just it's not a negotiable. Like there's nobody on this list touching her. Nobody's done anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Like I
Let's
mean,
not
well,
go that far.
okay, yeah. You know what? I forgot. So, all right. So now we have Bleach. We have Bleach. I am willing to put Bleach the characters. I'm willing to say they're planetary. Like if they wanted to do it, they could do it. That's how I feel because you have numerous statements of certain characters saying that they would destroy all of existence. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, like Yamamoto's release of his Bankai threatens all of Seireite's existence, kind of deal. And like it's kind of weird because Bleach abilities are also kind of hacks in a
Yeah.
way. Because like the Almighty and like or let's use the Soul King. He's the linchpin of the Bleach multiverse, kind of, because you got the world of the living, the Wakamundo, and Soul Society that are all
Hmm.
being held apart by the Soul King. Now, can he like just release an attack that destroys all the universes? No, but because like Walk's whole goal is to merge all of the universes into one, so that like death and life are no longer separate and don't really exist anymore. So
Yeah,
it's like, so when he's stating what his goal is, he can't destroy three universes. He can just merge them together, which is not the same thing. I think it has to be said that that's not the same thing.
yeah, yeah, and I agree with that, bro. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that assessment. I like that you know what I'm saying, that you've been reading, and you're pretty well versed. You know what I'm saying? Now look, Universal, this is easy. This is easy. This is easy. Boom.
Now,
Boom. All go.
are you only using Goku? Because if you put Zeno in
I know,
there,
I
then
know, no,
he's
no. I was gonna. You're right. You're right. I was gonna say they're easily. I'm just having a conversation piece.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
like they're easily universal. To argue anything else, to argue any characters below, any of the characters below. Where's Gojo? Where's Gojo?
Oh, you
I knew
lost
I had,
JJK.
dude. I no, dude. I had the image. I had the image. I had the image. It just didn't
I'm
get. It
telling
didn't.
you,
It didn't.
you didn't add all 25 in here. You had some missing.
Bro. I'm kind of upset. You know what? I do. You know what? You know what? No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I did miss some. Some of them didn't get clicked. I did control. I did command, and it didn't. It didn't take all of them. Hold on. There
Oh
we go.
crap! All right. So now, all right. So before
Yeah.
we
All right. So there's those. Now does it look right? Is that everybody? I gotta look at this
let's do
again.
some counting. Scroll back up real quick because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got 17 already on the list, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we might be missing one. I'm not sure, but we got 17 up there, and we got 7 down at the bottom. So that's 24.
What the fuck? Who am I missing? God damn it. Hold on. Hold on. This is pissing me off, bro. Cause I promise I clicked them all. I hit send. Oh, I know who I'm missing. I know who I'm missing. I know who I'm missing. There we go. Boom.
Oh,
Boom.
Shinra. All right,
Okay.
go ahead and throw him straight to God. Like let's
Yes.
just throw Shinra
Dude
straight to God.
created a whole other anime. Like I don't know how more godly you get than that. He spoiler alert. Okay, spoiler alert. He
Yeah, master
made
spoiler.
Soul Eater. That he made the whole anime. This makes Fire Force the greatest prequel of all time. It's the greatest prequel of all time. I sat there and watched that video you sent me. I said, this is ridiculous. I said, I said, this is some great writing. Like it's some really good writing. Like the reasons why and how he had to do it and all of that. I said, wow, that's based. Okay. But with that being said, I think we can move Goku up here, and I think we can move Fire Force behind him because even though he did that, I don't think he can beat any of them characters at all.
You know what? I say go ahead and drag Dragon Ball right up there above Sailor Moon.
Oh, you don't think she has the AP to actually hurt them?
Zeno.
Oh, yeah,
Zeno.
Zeno
He
Zeno did
creates
turn
multiple universes.
he turned the whole universe into a white screen. Like that, I don't know if anybody can do that just by going.
And he like the Tournament of Power was literally him using the God Pad, an iPad to delete universes. Okay. So that's
Yeah,
far
ain't
and
nobody got it
above
on the iPad.
anything that anybody else up there is doing.
Yeah, nobody got delete on the iPad for the universe. Like, nah, fam. He used it like an etch a sketch and just shake it. It's gone. but okay. Now that we got some characters
Let's
that was
grab some more
missing.
small
Okay,
fry before we throw all the
Metabots.
gods up there.
Metabots is modern weaponry, but I think they could take a Titan. Well, no, I
They're
don't
too
think they could take.
small. They're too
I don't
small,
think they could
man.
take. I don't think they could take a Titan. I'll take that back. They're way too small. They'll just get stepped on. But I don't think Kirito can beat all those Metabots.
I don't know, man. So like the
Uh,
speed feats in Demon
You're right.
Slayer
You're
and
right.
stuff would
You're right.
probably
You're right.
Metabots is at the bottom of modern weaponry.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Metabots are
Let me
cool. I
stop
love Metabots, but
being
no.
disrespectful. I'm gonna stop being
I,
disrespectful.
I think a Metabot might actually be able to be defeated by a Beyblade, and that's not even on this list. I mean, think about Dragoon at the end of the series, man. Dragoon with a freaking strong Beyblade. It's crazy, but it's true.
Mm. So,
Let it
My
rip
Hero
his head off.
Academia, My Hero Academia, I got them at.
I think Shigaraki
Mm,
is solidly country level.
yeah, but I don't see them beating a Digimon. I just don't see it. I don't see them beating a Digimon. Like I don't see it.
Do you think Decay would work on like something like the D Reaver from like Digimon Tamers? Probably not.
I mean, it's possible. However, here's the thing with Shigaraki. Could he be fast enough to get close enough to pull that off on some of the upper level Digimon? And I think that's just no. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying, yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Not yeah, he could.
yeah, yeah.
Because I think when you get to stuff like Lucamon fall down mode or Apocalypmon, which I think is when you combine all of the the seven demon lords together,
Mm,
which includes Lucamon, so that becomes like one of the strongest Digimon combinations possible. That's fusing seven mega level Digimon into one Digimon. It's up there. It's crazy. And then I think that is defeated by um Susanomon or something.
yeah, Susanomon, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Digimon is high tier. It's high up there, man.
All right, so Zoids. I think Zoids can clap Chainsaw Man, but I don't know about all Pokemon.
It's funny because I
And I don't feel comfortable saying a Zoid is gonna beat anybody in the upper tiers of Hunter x Hunter.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
All
At
right.
first, my first mind wanted to put them below Gundam, but then I thought about it and I'm like, nah, Zoids and Gundams aren't the same. They're not the
No,
same
not even
beasts.
close. I'm gonna put Yusuke. Because I think
Nah,
he
he has
threatened.
to be below Ichigo, man.
Didn't he? No, no, no. Didn't he threaten to destroy like a universe or something? Or no? Am I bugging?
I feel like you're bugging.
Okay, I'm bugging.
I know when he has like his father's DNA rampaging in him that like he gets strong, but I don't think he's Ichigo level. Honestly, he may not even be freaking Boruto level to be real.
I think he's above Boruto. I think he can. I think he can hang. I think he
So
can hang.
so you think he would clap Jubidar, for instance?
Who the fuck is Jubidar again?
Madara with 10 tails absorbed
Yes,
into him,
yes, yes. The spirit detective would exercise that demon.
like Gale style Light Fang,
Yeah,
s-
yeah.
uh,
I think,
proof seeker orbs. Does he have the speed to
I
keep
think.
up with Naruto characters?
Yes, yes, yes. At the very end of their series, yes. At the very end of their series.
It's been so long for freaking Yu Yu Hakusho. They honestly need to go ahead and remake it like they X or Rurouni
But wait,
Kenshin.
do I think he could blow up a planet though?
Yeah, you know what? That's one of the jokes on like the Devil Artemis when Yusuke walks up to the Cell games. It's like, so which one can destroy the planet, the gun or the sword? And he's talking about like the spirit gun and the spirit sword. I think he'd be below planetary. I don't think he's blowing planets up.
Yeah,
I know
I
that's a
can.
gag, but I don't think he's blowing planets up.
All right. Where do you think Gojo should be?
He's clearly in the same league as like Inuyasha and stuff. I think.
Their show. So I don't. Cause here's my thing. Here's my thing. Right. I think they could beat. I think JJK characters could easily beat anybody in My Hero Academia. Like easy, easy anybody. Like you've read the manga, right? For where Sakuna is at in power now.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So that I think that's fair. Sukuna's beastly, but I think for the anime only people, the worst we saw him do was like major damage to a city. But
But I mean,
for
purple just straight evaporated shit and just kept going.
yeah, it's
It's busted.
so a single purple. It doesn't have the radius to eliminate a country. It doesn't have the size to do a country. Like it can make a long line. It's like carving out an interstate or something. It created I-40,
Yeah,
but
yeah. But that's still a lot more AP than I don't think he's hanging with a Digimon. And I think Asta and them and Black Clover are fine at where they are now.
you know
I
what?
think they're fine.
When did we even put Black Clover up there?
Did this a long time ago.
Okay, because like man, yeah. Oh no, man. Yeah, that's fair. Black Clover is definitely stronger than My Hero or JJK. So
Yeah. All right.
all right.
So we got Saitama and the One Punch universe. I have them at Universal, and I think that's fair. I haven't seen anybody do anything godly to where I have to look at things and go, "Yo, you're a god."
So while the show is not over, so there's definitely going to be strength increases down the road. We know that planets are being busted with ease at the very least. And if you
Hmm.
want to go by the feat of Blast having to transport all the damage to other parts of the universe to keep things from being destroyed in that solar system and multiple stars being annihilated, like I know we don't have galaxy tier on there, but we'll I'll just say it's low universal right now. So very low universal for One Punch Man. But I
Yeah,
think once God gets involved, it's probably going to go past that because
yeah,
if one's end goal epitome of anime characters, then he's got to eventually get to those feats that just blow everybody out of the water. But as it
yeah.
stands, I'll say low
But
universal.
he did sneeze and blow off like all of the stuff around Jupiter. Like I was like, what am I looking at in the manga? That a sneeze, bruh? A
Yeah,
sneeze?
I think that was honestly a joke related to what they had Superman do and like some of the comics where he sneezed and a planet exploded or something,
Yeah.
which lazy
Saitama's
writing,
the ultimate
but
gag.
it is, yeah.
Oh, I know who I wanted to put on here, Mob from Mob Psycho, but it's
We
okay.
did miss
We'll,
Mob.
we'll catch him in the next one. We'll catch him in the next one. This
Yeah.
template is up here and safe. You know what I'm saying? Like it exists. So we can just leave the template up as is. And and yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end up posting this online. Like on Facebook and stuff. So people can argue with us about like our final tier list that we have thus far. And we can come back and do a part two
Okay.
and dive into it. All right, so Saint Seiya, this is your category because I don't know anything about these guys. You
All
told me
right.
some of this
So
over the phone, and I was like, no, 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 that's not possible.
so Dragon Ball's cheating because of Zeno. I think you take Zeno out and Saint Seiya would be higher, but I would put Saint Seiya right behind Dragon Ball.
You got to explain that. You got to explain that for people, though. You
All
got to
right.
explain that
So
for people
for people who
because
don't know,
people don't even know what this show is.
it came from
Like,
the
let's be
same
fair.
air. It came from the same era that Dragon Ball Z did. It just didn't get popular in the US because it wasn't released into the US until like 2000 or something like that. And then they freaking so much censorship and the dubbing just made it like not where it's supposed to be. So you never get to see any of the late game Saint Seiya stuff. But for the people who follow Saint Seiya manga and or have looked at the OVAs, there's characters like Apollo who literally spoke and effortlessly destroyed the entire universe. But guess who resisted that attack? Seiya. The entire universe was destroyed, but Seiya was not because he can resist universal destruction. He can even resurrect himself after his own death through willpower, which is insane feats.
Wait, what? No.
But
Hold on. The main character can just go, nah, I don't want to die.
and just like he's had like all of his senses taken away and all of his powers and stuff taken away, and he can will all of them back to himself. So like there's literally fights that he's been made blind, completely numb, deaf, all of that, and he's willed it back. He's willed his powers back. Because the whole concept of Cosmo, which is the power system in Saint Seiya, is being able to like use the universal energy within yourself, and their special attacks are called a Big Bang, and for a good reason. Like they create a Big Bang with their own strength. So yeah, but characters like Apollo can speak, and it will eliminate a universe, and that means that he's no diffing eliminating a universe, which would mean he's clearly a multiversal character because he did that without even trying. He never lifted a finger to Seiya. Eventually, Seiya does lose that fight, though, but that's just because people like Apollo.
So.
Apollo is just so far above anything that is seen so far into that manga that it's like I honestly I'm not even sure if Saint Seiya is still ongoing. It might be. It's just not popular in the US. It's super popular in like South America and Japan and stuff like that. It's just not popular in the US. They just needed a better anime. Honestly, they just needed a better anime.
So you think they could bring it back on Crunchyroll with some modern animation and it'd be fire?
Shoot, Saint Seiya Lost Canvas was fire. But and that was a prequel series about Tenma, the prior Pegasus Saint before Seiya was. Because Pegasus Saints are special for some reason. But they're always the ones that save Athena or whatever incarnation of Athena. Because a lot of the gods in Saint Seiya, they seem weaker, but that's because they're using human avatars as their vessels. So they're not able to use their full strength. When Seiya fought Apollo, that was actually Apollo. That wasn't a vessel. That was him. And he showed that he was
fighting
him.
a god.
Yeah, that was literally godhood.
Yeah, and I think I'm okay with this list. All things considered, like let's go through this. Let's start from the top, work our way down, and see if there's any problems, and then we'll call it a day. So we got Goku, we got Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. All right, we got Dragon Ball Super at the top. Then we got it followed by Saint Seiya, which then has Sailor Moon, and then Shinra.
Fire Force.
Sorry. Then we have One Punch Man at Universal. So that was the God tier. Then One Punch Man is Universal because he kicked one of the
hyperspace gates. Yeah,
yeah. It's like I'm like I don't even know how you do that. I don't even know how you do that. I don't even know. I don't know. But it's such a one-off. I'm like I'd have to see him do it again.
You know, just for argument's sake, I want to say though that when you're talking about actual fighters and not people like Zeno who can like eliminate universes by thinking it, that I feel like Saitama is physically stronger because it like than most people up top. We've never seen him take battle damage from anything. Nothing. He's tanked attacks that blew up literal stars, and it did not hurt him or phase him whatsoever. Even Goku struggles with stuff like that. Goku can't even
Mhm.
exist in space.
Huh? I thought they were
Goku's been
fighting in
killed.
space. I thought they were fighting in space when they were in Battle of Gods. No, was that just animation there, or they were like upper
Upper
atmosphere?
upper atmosphere, because Goku has to breathe.
Yeah,
He
yeah, okay,
has to
okay.
breathe.
I was wondering what was going on.
Because literally, when Resurrection F will show you proof of that, because when
Oh yeah,
Frieza
that's right. Yeah,
blows
he
up the
deleted the
planet,
planet.
Whis has to put them in a bubble so they have air, because everyone else was going to die otherwise. Which means
That's
that
right.
Goku is not space breathing level. Which is why I like, argue if you want to. Saitama's physically stronger than Goku. I don't care.
Whatever. Anyway, whatever. Uh, we got Bleach at Planetary. You know what I'm saying, for the high end of those characters. Then at Moon level we have Yu Hakusho and Boruto, Naruto, whatever, you know what it is. We got that at Moon level. Then at Country level, we have One Piece. Yes, One Piece fans, Luffy, third gear. I don't give a damn what gear, fifth gear, whatever the fuck he has going on. Gear 5. He's getting clapped by everyone that was forementioned. Yes, clapped by everybody that was forementioned. We've seen him take damage from people that were less strong than all of the above listed people. And that's a fact. It's in your own anime. Deal with it. If he was that good, that strong, he would have been clapped whatever the dragon dude name, but they
Kaido.
actually had to fight. All right. Then you have Asta after that for Black Clover. Then you have Digimon after that. What about Saturn? Remember the scouts feared her?
You
Who's
know, would Saturn be stronger than Sailor Galaxia though? Because I don't think so. Sailor Galaxia is literally like on Beerus the Destroyer's level from Dragon Ball. So I don't think we have to necessarily mention Saturn, because I think Galaxia puts it above that. And I'm not big into Sailor Moon, but I think I know a little bit enough.
I watched a video on who would win Goku versus Dragon Ball Z versus Sailor Moon, and when I heard that feat, I turned the video off. I'm like, who's gonna compete with that? Like, you created a universe, you recreated it. Like, all right, fine, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it.
Yeah, things that Goku can't do for 500.
Yeah, right. The only thing that's saving them is freaking Zeno and the gods of destruction
Yeah,
and the
and
angels.
like Whis, Beerus, and Zeno being present takes away the stakes from like every fight that happens in Dragon Ball Super. To be honest,
Ooh, that's not even a hot take. That's actually true.
yeah, which is why Akira Toriyama's like, well, you know what? I'm gonna do Daima. That's what I actually want to do. I don't even care about Dragon Ball Super anymore. Another season, you're not gonna get it.
Right, not right now anyway. All right, so after Digimon, we have JJK, so Jujutsu Kaisen, and then we have My Hero Academia, which I feel like that's cool. Because then after that, at mountain level, we have Fate Stay Night. So, or Fate in general, the series. I have not seen anybody, excuse me, in that whole series that could blow up a country. If somebody wants to correct us, please leave it in the comment section down below. I am willing to have that argument.
Yeah,
Uh,
we ain't deep into that manga like that, so
yeah,
like,
we indeed. Yeah, so if something happened in the manga that was like, oh, they blew up a country, all right, hey, okay. Um, mountain mountain level, we also have Gundam in general. I think it's fair to say that the people that float through space and fly around in space could blow up a mountain. I think that's fair. I don't think it's a reach. I think the things I've seen from Gundam Wing, as far as like Zero being able to like shoot through like multiple like the barriers and the ships and all that. Like just he was cutting through them like a butter knife. Like
Honestly, do you think that would make Gundam country level with his being able to cut through entire space colonies and blow them up? These space colonies are the size of countries. They are. They are. We might have to move Gundam up.
you know what? Okay, we got to move them up just because the simple fact of also. All right, also, all right. Let me be real here. Okay, let me be real here. All right. I don't see Gundams beating Digimon, right? I think Digimon, the upper tiers, they're gonna hand Gundam, they're gonna hand them the business. The upper tiers of JJK, I think JJK could chop them up. I do, I do. Like Sukuna and Gojo, if they were the best tag team duo ever, I think they're washing them.
But what about a Gundam that's larger than 200 meters, which means that it's too big to
Two
fit
hundred.
into. With 200 meters is the limit of Malevolent Shrine.
So look, whatever Malevolent Shrine doesn't hit, I'm safe to say Gojo could probably handle the rest. I think he could. I think he could. It might take him a couple blasts, but I think he could win that. And I don't even think the robot would function after 200 meters worth of it was absolutely eviscerated from space and time.
Unless we're talking about like Devil Gundam or God Gundam, which those exist, but those are kind of one franchise characters, but they're out there.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Anyway, Gundam is above My Hero Academia. I think that's actually more fair because I don't. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. That's a good adjustment, good upward adjustment for them. Uh, let's see. Inuyasha is the last of mountain level. I think that's fair. And then we have Hunter x Hunter, Pokemon, Zoids, and Chainsaw Man all getting killed by a nuke. I think that's also fair. I think you could just drop a bunch of nukes and just get rid of them all. Uh, Modern weaponry, we have Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online, Demon Slayer, and Metabots, and I think that's also fair. I don't see them winning. Like you take, I don't know, like you just pick up random modern military. I just don't see them winning. I just don't. With the missiles and bombs that we have today, I just don't see it happening.
That's the whole reason Aaron did the rumbling, because he didn't want their technology to advance to a point where they'd be able to defeat them. And we're talking, and where they were living, it was like 1940s level technology with a little steampunk here and there. But so anything beyond the 1940s is given, like modern jets of like 1960s and above. Attack on Titan is out of there, because that now you're
Yeah,
getting into Hiroshima bomb territory. You know,
Hiroshima bomb territory is like that's like 6 years from then. Like if that's
yeah.
1940, it's like 6 years. Oh, so he was shook.
Well, wait, wasn't what year did the U.S. bomb Japan? Like, because
Like
they
it's like 45 or
we entered
46.
we
It was
entered
like
the war with Japan in 45, I think. So it
yeah,
had to be like
we bombed them in
46.
like 46,
So
46,
nukes
47.
already existed in 46. They were a couple years away from not even being able to get the rumbling off.
Yeah, that's probably why he was in panic mode. Man, that was
We're not going
sad
to
that
talk about why the endings in Go was what it was, though, because whatever, spoilers, never mind. We're not going to go down that road.
yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So look, Sword Art Online, uh Demon Slayer and Metabots all getting clapped by modern weaponry. I think that's also fair. And then we have in our fodder tier alone right now, Death Note. I don't think that anybody should have an argument on whether or not Death Note is fodder. There are too many conditions to be able to actually get that off.
If we were doing like a top hacks list, we could probably move a lot of these around,
Yeah,
because Death Note has the hacks to kill most of these characters. Not all of them, though, because I still think people um like
like
Goku would die probably, but not like Seiya, Sailor Moon, Shinra, all of these people who are literally like deified, or I think they could like keep a Shinigami from being able to kill them. So
Yeah, I don't think a Shinigami is gonna kill Whis. I just
honestly, Bleach.
I think Whis is gonna beat the Shinigami's ass just out of just doing it.
Do you think Bleach, since literal Shinigamis versus Shinigami, I don't see
And
Death
yeah, I
Note
don't see
getting
that
past
happening.
Bleach.
I don't see that happening. I don't think they're gonna beat. I don't think he's gonna beat Ichigo because Ichigo's just gonna look at you like you fake god, and then just one tap gets your attention, gone. And he's like, "Why does my book work anymore?" Yeah, your Shinigami's dead, and so are you. And then he's just gonna say, "Get your attention again," and then
Could you so you could probably argue that Sage Mode Naruto might be able to do the same.
nope. I see where you're going with that. I think you're talking about that death battle bullshit. I see where you're going mentally, talking about some. Oh, he can see the thing and not that, or he can sense the evil intent. No, we're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone. Don't you go there. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. It doesn't matter. They're fodder because Kira's not gonna get a chance to ask anybody's name. Okay.
Well, Naruto is definitely going to talk to him. He's going to try to talk no jutsu him out of it, and that's why he's going to lose then.
Nah, but Boruto's not gonna let Naruto start talking. Boruto different. He gonna go up there and just clap dude. Like the way he is now, he just gonna clap him and keep it pushing.
Yeah, that's
Like you're
true.
the
And
one with
then
the
you have
book.
all the Otsutsukis to worry about, which
Hmm.
that note's not working at that point. So
No, no. All right. So look, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. This is the end of the list. Let me
because we're just going to
let me
add the new stuff to the list after this, right? Just leave everything
yeah,
else where it
yeah.
is.
Part one of scaling. What the fuck is this? Hold on. Let me get this off the screen. Anyway, I can do this on the side. Part one of scaling all of anime. Okay, cool. I got the image saved. I got the image saved on my desktop. I'm gonna end up sending it to my phone. Um, yeah. Let me end the stream. So look, first of all, bro, I want to thank you for coming through and doing this with me. This was fun. We're definitely gonna be more fun when we have more stuff to kind of play and bump other stuff against it. I think it's gonna be way more fun then.
Would you ever want to scale video game characters?
Uh, hey. We could do it, but it'll be after we're done with anime.
And what
Like,
about the video game characters that's cross over into anime territory? Like,
no. Stop it.
okay,
Stop it. If it's an anime character, it's not video game. We're just gonna scale video game characters versus other video game characters, like characters that are canonically just in just their world, like just in a game. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would allow for a video game that got adapted into a show, but not a show that became a video game. If that makes sense.
I was like, Pokemon and Digimon both started as video games.
No, no, so here's the thing. No, they started it's like cards and stuff though, right? First?
No, they started as video games. Like
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tamagotchi evolved into the Digimon little 8-bit thing, and then that
Mhm.
became a Digimon video game and show.
Okay. Okay.
And Pokemon
Okay.
started with like red and blue or red and green, but blue
Yeah,
was
red and
used in the
green.
US because blue was like, oh, that's the color of their flag. They'll buy it.
Yeah, red and blue. Yeah, that was great marketing. Great marketing.
Yeah.
Great marketing. Easy sell. But anyway, thank y'all so much. We'll have more discussions about that offline. We out.